Are you Canadians considering moving to the United States? Whether you're a snowbird that want to get away from the harsh cold winters, buying that second property or taking that job, or moving permanently to the US, Canada still has a residency rule that may affect the income taxes that you pay, your health care, and old age security government pension. Today, I'm going to discuss the rule so you can plan to determine what your pathway is going to look like moving to the US. Hello, I'm Brenda Jackson, otherwise known as B. I'm retired from a 30-year career as a certified financial planner. I'm in my 50s and lived a lot of life that I like to share my experience and my expertise with you. So we all know in Canada, you pay a lot of taxes. So let's discuss income taxes. The residency rule in Canada. So if you are physically present in Canada for 183 days or more, so 6 months or more, typically you are considered a Canadian resident for taxes. So you'll have to file income taxes. However, there's other criteria where they look at the ties in the country, such as owning a home, owning property, having dependent children, having your bank account and investments in that country. The government determines whether you are considered a Canadian resident for tax purposes. So it's best to discuss with a tax specialist that deals and specializes in cross-border taxes. They'll be able to help you and guide you. So you can either do it before you make decisions, or if you're already doing and living in the US, best to talk to them very soon. Now let's talk about the healthcare. Now healthcare in Canada is publicly funded, but do you know that each province and territory manages its own healthcare system? And if you travel within Canada to different provinces, that you may be covered in certain areas than others. So if you leave or move out of the country, you're not going to be covered. If you are absent from your province for 6 months or more, so 183 days, your health care can have implications. So your coverage is very important to look at it. So don't get left with a hefty health bill. One of the things that I suggest, whether you're going for a couple of days, whether you're going for 6 months or more, get the travel insurance, the private insurance to help you cover healthcare expenditures. Now, if you do not know the date that you're going to be returning, or it's unknown, if you're on a working visa and you're working, or you're a snowbird and you're deciding that you want to stay there permanently, get the travel insurance to last you as much as you possibly can. Then look at the US coverage. The US coverage, there is government funded insurance, but it only comes out once a year. And I believe it's around the fall, I believe in Texas anyway, where they're aggressively trying to promote their insurance product. So you have that, but you have to be a resident or a US citizen to buy it. So just be aware of that and to note that. Now let's talk about old age security government pension. So if you're 65 and older and you lived in Canada for more than 20 years from the age of 18, then you will qualify for this pension. However, you have to live and reside in Canada. If you leave for a 6-month period or more, so the 183-day rule again, you may have implications where it may be reduced or suspended. Now, the government allows you to have, it doesn't have to be consecutive 20 years, it could be off and on. So another thing that you can look at is there is a program, it's a Social Security agreement that they have with other countries, that they'll look at the residency year from one country to the next and combine them so you're not left without a pension. So that might be something to consider. Again, the cross-border specialists will be able to give you more insight with that. I'm going to leave you with some of the links below, so you have the information that you can find that's going to pertain to your personal situation. If you like this information and you want more, subscribe below. The next video, we're going to be talking about immigration with my husband Leon and the forms that we had to fill out to get us to the US. So in the meantime, let this life be your best life, and I look forward to connecting with you.